People have always argued who the all-time greats are of different fields. Football has Tom Brady, science has Albert Einstein, and TV has Oprah.
A brand new car!
But who is the GOAT of all GOATs? Well, I put 64 of the greatest of all times into a bracket, and my friends Krinios and Mars are gonna help me settle this debate once and for all. In our first matchup, we have Joan of Arc, the peasant-turned-military leader in the siege of New Orleans, or in just actual Orleans, in 1429, and Bob Ross, American painter, art instructor, and television host.
I mean,
tough one.
not for me. I feel like a no-brainer. I feel like it's Bob Ross.
I like it. Okay, we have Neil Armstrong, first man to stutter on the moon, versus Nikola Tesla, Serbian-American inventor, electrical engineer, and great-great-great-grandfather of Elon Musk. Don't look that up.
Listen. The whole Tesla company, right? What do they want? They want to send cars to the moon. But this guy has been to the moon.
Neil Armstrong is what Tesla wants to be. Dude, honestly, that is like the most compelling argument I've ever heard. I think that Tesla probably did more for humanity, but as an American, I feel like it would be unpatriotic to go anything other than Neil Armstrong. My vote's for Neil. Next is Big Bird, the freaky bird leader of Sesame Street, versus Rosa Parks, American civil rights activist who liked to sit.
You want us to vote on this?
Big Bird.
Which one do you think has done more for society?
No.
I'm just gonna go ahead and advance Rosa Parks if you guys are cool with
please.
that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Next is Freddie Mercury, lead singer of Queen, versus Peyton Manning, the NFL quarterback that looks like Tom Hanks.
I don't really care about football, so my vote here is pretty easy.
All right, well,
I don't like the way
man.
he's like staring at Queen over there.
you know that guy's name isn't Queen.
Yes, no, it is.
No, and
It is
yeah,
bad
no, she
after.
died a couple weeks ago. And that looks nothing like her.
Out of respect for her recent passing, I think we should
Yeah,
vote for Freddie. Next up, we have Albert Einstein, the crazy-haired guy that invented really hard science, versus Wayne Gretzky, Canadian figure skater who was good at hockey. What has done more for society, hockey or science?
What did we say about 10 minutes ago about Neil Armstrong? USA.
USA. That guy's
USA.
Canadian. That guy's Canadian. Here we go,
USA.
Einstein. Einstein for sure.
He's an American either.
Next up, we have Joey Chestnut, human garbage disposal, versus Usain Bolt, the man with perhaps the most appropriate last name of all time.
Could Joey Chestnut eat Usain Bolt before the Usain Bolt finishes a whole race?
That's a Joey Chestnut victory, I think, right?
Yep,
100%.
easy.
Yeah.
All right. Michael Jordan, the second most famous MJ, versus bees. The whole species of bees.
Wait, they're pretty important.
Yeah, that's why they're the
Wait.
goat of animals. You'd think it'd be
Okay.
goats, but
Oh.
it's bees.
Can Michael Jordan pollinate a flower?
I feel like that's an unfair standard to judge Michael Jordan by.
We're gonna have to go with the bee.
Yeah, I think bees also. All right, next up is UnsurpassableZ, YouTuber, visionary, philanthropist, role model, friend, versus some old dude named Confucius.
Was he confused a lot?
He looks confused.
I think he was confused a lot, I think.
It's too close, but I'm gonna have to go with C in this one.
Yay! You heard it here first. All right, Muhammad Ali, the punching guy, versus Steven Spielberg, director of such movies as Jaws, Jurassic Park, and E.T.
Wait, I need
Like,
to
it
look
has to
up
be
something
Steven
real quick.
Spielberg. Like, his movies are huge. Like, they're so popular.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Okay, he moves on. We have Leonardo da Vinci, the one-eared painter that starred in Titanic, versus Lionel Messi, soccer player whose name is Spanish for Messi Lion. Are people in 500 years going to be talking about this soccer guy? I don't think so,
Oh,
right?
wait, that's actually a fair point.
Oh, that's so true, actually.
Leonardo da Vinci. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the world's strongest governor, versus John Williams, world famous composer, and I picked him because he is exactly 67 years older than me.
This
He's
is tough, though.
bald,
They're both.
But
they're
it's
both-
Arnold
they're both
Schwarzenegger. I mean,
goats.
he's like one
I
of
know, it's
He's like
hard.
one of the most famous people ever.
If we vote for Arnold, he's like, it won't matter to him. It's just another trophy, right? But the other guy, he's bald. He has nothing else going on in his life.
It's so clearly Arnold Schwarzenegger, but now I feel so bad for John Williams. Look at his little mouth. I vote for Arnold. What's the tiebreaker?
I have to vote for John
Yes.
Williams.
Kanye West, and I made this bracket before he said a bunch of terrible things about Jewish people, versus Prince, who changed his name to like a symbol at one point. With your permission, maybe we just advance Prince here.
Well,
It'd be really funny to see Kanye lose to John Williams.
Okay, we'll advance Kanye with a little asterisk. Next up, we have Pele, the Brazilian all-time great soccer player, versus Jonas Salk. He is the developer of the polio vaccine. Obviously, you guys knew that already.
Dude, I love the Jonas Brothers. I love the right guy.
I love not having polio! I think we can advance the lesser known Jonas brother. Dolly Parton, country singer that I think is hiding something, versus Oprah, you get a car Winfrey.
Oprah's kind of mid.
I don't know how I'm supposed to argue with Oprah is mid, so I'm cool with Dolly Parton. We have Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice, versus Keanu Reeves, the coolest actor and person of all time.
What did he say? What did he say at E3? What was this thing he said to the audience?
No,
guys?
you're breathtaking.
Yeah, I don't remember her ever saying that in her life. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't think she ever said that.
Never once did she appear at E3.
Also, she's dead, so kind of an L.
Dude, that's like recent. I'm moving on. Keanu Reeves. Isaac Newton, inventor of gravity, versus Beyonce, inventor of slaying.
Who here invented gravity?
He
Let's be
didn't
honest.
invent it, he discovered it.
No. Before he was born, everyone was just floating.
Isaac Newton floated so that Beyonce could walk. I think that goes to Newton then, right? Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Sr. versus Magnus Carlsen, world chess champion that I also think has a mini stockfish in his brain.
Well, honestly, I have no real attachment to either of these guys.
Okay, then Magnus Carlsen.
Next up is George Washington Carver. This man invented peanut butter versus Naruto, powerful anime man.
That's not Naruto.
What?
That's Goku.
That's what I said. Dude, it's peanut butter. I mean, how are we supposed to not advance peanut butter guy, right?
No, I want Goku to go
But
next.
it's Goku.
Yeah, I want Goku.
Are you guys both anime watchers?
Goku could have invented peanut butter, but George Washington Carter couldn't go Super Saiyan. I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter anyway, so I don't really care.
This just keeps getting worse. All right, next up is Roger Federer, the guy who got really good at tennis, versus Amelia Earhart, the first female to solo fly across the Atlantic Ocean, who has the spookiest death of all time.
All right, guys, this one's tough. One is the first female flyer who mysteriously disappeared, and a guy who played tennis.
All right,
yeah,
I like
Amelia
it.
Earhart, easily.
All right, next up, Shaggy versus Serena Williams, tennis goat and overshadower of sister. Honestly, Serena Williams, great tennis player, but I think there's more people know who Shaggy is than Serena Williams, truly, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Tony Hawk, the world's oldest man, versus Mario, the Italian plumber that cannot keep track of his wife. I think Tony Hawk is corporeal. He will perish one day. Mario is eternal.
I guess. Sure.
Oh no, it's Harriet Tubman, the nuttiest slave abolitionist, versus MLK, dreamer.
I'm gonna coin flip on this one. I don't think I'm gonna choose. Heads for Harry Tubman, tails for Martin Luther King. Hold on, I got heads.
Next up, we have Marilyn Monroe, whose real name is Norma Jean Baker, versus Simone Biles, the insanely talented gymnast that I think could be a ninja if she wanted to. Some of her gym moves, other people cannot do. She's like the only one that has done some things with her body flying through space.
I could do that.
So Marilyn Monroe then?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next up, we have Frank Sinatra, Grandma's Heartthrob, versus Michelangelo, the artist most famous for painting the Sistine Chapel and sculpting a naked guy. Anyone can write a song, but it takes guts to sculpt a man's naked junk for thousands, nay, millions to look at.
Yes.
That is fair. That is fair.
David Hasselhoff, actor best known for his role in Baywatch and the SpongeBob movie, versus Michael Phelps. Fish.
This is a great matchup. You know why? Because there's the scene in the SpongeBob
Yes, that was the
where David Hasselhoff
Michael
swims
Phelps isn't
really
even the best
fast.
swimmer in this matchup.
A no-brainer.
Next up is Tiger Woods, world's most handsome golfer, versus LeBron James, multiverses playable character.
Yep.
I feel like this is LeBron for me.
Okay, yeah, I see it, LeBron. Orville Redenbacher, creator of a delicious popcorn brand, versus Mickey Mouse, the mascot of a company that is so large that by revenue, it would be the world's 75th largest country. Can I pull up a larger picture of Orville? This is him in his full glory.
Yeah, I'm voting for Mickey.
Thomas the Tank, the train engine that has been in a few of my nightmares, versus Pikachu, described by Google as a short, chubby rodent. I grew up watching Thomas the Tank, but what does he do? What is he the greatest of? Tank engines? Like,
Trains.
it's nothing. I think I gotta give that to Pikachu also. Elvis Presley, the owner of at least one pair of blue suede shoes, versus Bugs Bunny, the world's sassiest rabbit.
I think my vote here is Bugs Bunny. I think he's more iconic.
Yeah, I like Bugs Bunny. He's funny.
Bugs Bunny make me laugh. He moves on. Taylor Swift, singer-songwriter, estimated to make $450 million this year, versus Naruto. I vote for Taylor Swift.
I vote for Naruto.
I vote for Naruto.
Oh god, man, come on, the anime is gonna sweep, I already know it. For our penultimate matchup, Mother Teresa, the Catholic nun who dedicated her life to caring for the destitute and dying in the slums of Calcutta, versus Mulan, the actual Chinese legend that is now better known for their Disney adaptation.
Man, two girl bosses in one matchup. This is hard to choose. Listen, Mulan did, but Mother Teresa don't.
I didn't even follow that. Mulan moves on. And finally, SpongeBob, fry cook of the Krusty Krab versus Tom Brady, the NFL quarterback with the league record for the greatest number of times to kiss his own kids on the lips.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up immediately. So I feel like I don't think SpongeBob would ever betray me. But then again, I don't know how many Super Bowls SpongeBob has won. So this one's tough. This one's very tough.
He doesn't participate in them. He sings for them.
They've both been in a Super Bowl. That's crazy.
Then I guess the whole football thing is out of the question. It's just a matter of who kisses their son on the lips. And I feel like SpongeBob doesn't do that, so he has my vote.
We've got Bob Ross versus Neil Armstrong.
My vote's Bob Ross.
Oh, my vote's Neil Armstrong.
Come on, Mars. Choose wisely.
I'm gonna go with Bob Ross because I like his smile more.
2 queens.
Who are we going for here? Rosa Parks or Freddie Mercury?
I'm so sorry to do this, but I have to vote for Freddie Mercury.
The bad
Dude,
guy.
Rosa Parks make Bohemian Rhapsody.
I really like Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm gonna vote for
All
Freddie
right,
Mercury.
okay.
I've never looked at Albert Einstein's work and thought, wow, that's impressive that anyone can do that. But oftentimes I wonder if Joey Chestnut is a human. I vote for Joey Chestnut. It's kind of easy, actually. Oh, it's me versus bees.
Well, you had a good run, see.
I could try. I could learn how to pollinate. Please don't do this to me.
There's been a bee movie, but has there been a movie about you?
All right, bees. Steven Spielberg versus Leonardo da Vinci. I choose Leonardo da Vinci.
I choose Spielberg.
Yeah.
I'm going with Leonardo.
Next up, John Williams first. Look, guys, he needs this.
It's John Williams.
He needs this.
It's,
All right.
it's gonna be John Williams.
Dolly Parton or the guy that cured polio?
2 vaccine kings and queens. But one's more recent, so I feel like I'm gonna go for Dolly Parton.
I vote polio. You vote Dolly Parton.
I'm going with Dolly Parton.
Oh no! Keanu Reeves versus Isaac Newton, Gravity Man.
I vote Keanu Reeves.
I also vote Keanu Reeves. Magnus Carlsen versus Goku.
Let's go, Goku!
Magnus Carlsen is
Let's
so
go,
good at
Goku.
chess. He's the highest rated player of all time. His
Okay,
ELO is like
dude.
2835.
It's literally
Please.
Goku. I
Please
don't know
don't
what to
do
tell you,
this.
man.
Next up is Shaggy versus Amelia Earhart. Shaggy is an anime character I can get behind.
It's Shaggy.
All right, Shaggy. We've got Mario versus Harriet Tubman.
No, dude.
Mario.
I agree, but you gotta at least pretend to think about it.
I'm flipping a coin. I'm not
No,
touching this one. I'm flipping heads for Mario, tails for Harry Tubman.
This is Harriet Tubman's second coin toss.
It's heads for Mario.
Mamma mia. Marilyn Monroe versus Michelangelo.
I mean, he's a Ninja Turtle. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Michelangelo.
Yeah, me too. David Hasselhoff versus LeBron James.
No?
It's gotta be David Hasselhoff. I also just don't really care about basketball.
I yield to that. We've got Mickey Mouse versus Pikachu. Dude, Pikachu's cool. Mickey Mouse, kinda cringe. When I think of Mickey Mouse, I think of Disney adults. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I vote for Pikachu. Bugs Bunny versus Naruto. I vote for Bugs Bunny. Please, anybody.
It's Naruto. It's Naruto
Guys.
easily, dude.
Guys, don't. All right.
You invited 2 weeps to this. That's your fault.
Mulan versus SpongeBob.
This one is pretty easy. I think it's SpongeBob. I think it's way more iconic.
Bob Ross versus Freddie Mercury.
My vote goes to Freddie Mercury.
I don't like his music.
What kind of music do you like?
He likes Dolly Parton. He said it earlier. He likes bad country Dolly Parton. I vote Freddie
don't like
Mercury.
Dolly Parton either.
I'm so glad that we're voting against you right now. Could Joey Chestnut eat a million bees? I think Joey Chestnut could eat every single bee in existence and not feel full. I think he wins this.
We got Leonardo da Vinci versus John Williams.
So do you think the Mona Lisa is more of an iconic piece than the music in Jurassic Park? If the Mona Lisa disappeared and it was never seen again, I would
Yeah,
care.
no one would care. It's just a painting.
That's
just,
not
like,
true.
What if we lost like Star Wars,
people would
Jurassic Park?
it would trend for like a week on
Jaws.
Twitter, and then like no one would care after that.
The Mona Lisa is one of the most beautiful art pieces of all time.
More
draw
like
that.
mid Lisa.
I vote Da Vinci.
I vote John Williams.
I vote John Williams.
No. Dolly Parton versus Keanu Reeves. I can't believe Dolly
Keanu.
Parton's made it this far. I vote for Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
I actually vote for Keanu Reeves. I'm good seeing on this one.
Oh no. Oh
Goku versus Shaggy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Goku.
Please don't. I go with Shaggy.
Goku moves on.
Oh,
Let's
no.
go.
Mario versus Michelangelo.
Oh, dude, it's Mario.
It's Mario. David Hasselhoff versus Pikachu. So Hasselhoff, water type. Pikachu,
Oh, true.
electric type. I don't know Pokemon well enough. Who beats who there?
I think Electric wins, actually.
Naruto versus SpongeBob.
If Naruto moves forward, he's just gonna lose to Goku. So we're gonna put SpongeBob forward.
We've got Freddie Mercury versus Joey Chestnut. The first time I laid eyes on Joey Chestnut, I truly was mystified.
That's fair. That's
He
fair.
ate 76 hot dogs?
76.
So, wait, 76?
76, Mars.
Never mind. My vote goes to Joey Chestnut.
Yes, that's what I'm
Joey.
talking about. John Williams versus Keanu Reeves.
We brought Keanu all the way here because we liked his hair, but the other guy, we brought him here because he's bald, and we felt bad for him.
Let's take a second away from this, and I'm gonna open Photoshop. And I think you know what I'm about to do. How do we feel?
I hate to say it, but John Williams looks way better.
Without his hair, Keanu Reeves is nothing. It's Mario and Goku. Dude, it's so clearly Mario for me. I know.
Mars, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
All right, I will go for Goku.
Okay, and Pikachu versus SpongeBob. Two yellow people. My vote's SpongeBob. Let me just say one thing, just to see if I sway anyone. When someone says, I didn't watch SpongeBob growing up, I trust that person less.
That's true.
SpongeBob versus Goku is a bit hard. Pikachu versus Goku is no contest.
Yeah, okay.
Goku's
yeah,
winning
SpongeBob.
that.
Just for the slim chance of somebody beating Goku, I'm happy with that.
I would have never guessed that these are the semifinalists.
Dude, it's gotta be Joey Chestnut. For me,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
no
not gonna
contest.
vote.
Yeah, this is Joey Chestnut.
John
Yeah.
Williams, he had a great run. Goku and SpongeBob.
Dude, the finals are gonna be Goku versus
No,
Joey
they're gonna be.
Chestnut.
It's SpongeBob versus Joey Chestnut in the finals, right? I choose
haven't chosen.
SpongeBob, and Crinius chose Goku. So now Mars is gonna coin flip it.
I'm not even gonna flip the coin. I want Goku.
No, come on! Don't do that to me.
Wait. I'll flip the coin.
You flip the coin. You flip.
Heads, Goku, tails, SpongeBob, okay? It's heads.
Shut up. All right, our finals are Joey Chestnut versus Goku.
Wait. There's actual like reasoning here. Goku could beat him in like an eating contest.
True.
That's his thing?
Joey
Well,
Chestnut can't go Super Saiyan.
Joey Chestnut's a real human being. Guys, think of the hot dogs.
Okay.
76. Here's what 76 hot dogs looks like.
That's a lot more than
That's
70.
so. Oh my god.
It's not real. Joey Chestnut is a real
Chestnut gets
human.
rolled in this. If you put John Williams, it would have been a harder discussion.
All right, this is your goat of all goats.
I think what happened tonight was such a fair and honest discussion, and I'm so happy with the results.
My editor said we'll fix it in post, so it's fine. Guys, this is a blast. Thanks so much. We will for sure do some stuff in the future.
Yeah, thanks for having
This
me.
was great.
Thanks so
Thanks for
much.
inviting me.